YouTube boys, how is everybody doing today? We are jumping into the band known as Imminence with their album called The Return of the Black One. It is their anticipated or highly anticipated 2025 album. It has some bangers that have been released as singles, but whether the singles mean it's going to be a great album, I don't know. We're going to find the fuck out, basically. We're going to go straight into it with the first song. This album alone is like an hour and 24 minutes, not including my breakdown time, so we might be here for a while. Anyways, I'll take the 666 request for being here. Nice, sounds good. Anyways, let's go. I mean, that's what bits are for, right? To have 666 requests.
Like hell, but it feels like heaven. It hurts like hell, but it feels like heaven. It hurts like hell, but it feels like. It hurts like hell, but it feels like.
We've done this one, right? Or am I thinking completely wrongly? I'm pretty sure we've done this one. The auto-tune bureau. I mean, yeah, but it's only on the opening bit, so it ain't a big deal yet. Yeah, we have, I'm pretty sure.
I hide behind the walls, 'cause I don't wanna see the pain inside the truth that brings me to my knees. It hurts like hell, but it feels like heaven. It hurts like hell.
The build is really pretty. The one? Don't know what the fuck you're having, man, bugger. Damn, well, that's some crazy thing you heard. I'm used to the heaviness. Like when I first saw this, I was like, yo, this is heavy for Imminence, man. They're really going like much more closer towards death. They're still metalcore, but they're going closer towards it. The bass tone as well, man. You can hear the fucking strings, man. It's cool, you can actually hear the strings vibrating, man. It's kind of awesome in the mix. The song is a little bit repetitive, I'm not going into that, but in terms of its lyricism at the very least. Gonna take a lot to get album of the year. Just don't say happening. Though no doubt a great album. I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, so far, I don't know yet. We need to wait till after this song, you know what I mean. This is the opener, man, so it feels very controlled for like other ones we've heard from this album, so it feels like a wetting your lips type of like song. You know what I mean? You're like trying to build you into the album. EDM be real, man. I'm nervous. Not a bad right now. Not the best right now. But right now. At the very least. Nice. Interesting song. Like, for me, it feels like it's more like it's like an intro, even though it's got lyrics and screaming and growling and breakdowns. It feels like very much like an intro track to me. I don't know if that's how it's meant to be. It could potentially want to be that way, but I guess we're going to find out. And Jimmy, let's go through it. So, I've been looking for God in the silence. Like, you know, like the silence of your life or the silence of your brain. Like, you know, looking for a spiritual presence in your life, like, whichever way you want to take it, right? To let me in from the depths of a blackened horizon, my sweet redemption. So, like, yeah, I think we're very much in his head, man, in his mental space. That's kind of where that makes me think, right there. Twist the knife, the fear that controls us. It hurts like hell, but it feels like heaven. So, like, yeah, the fear that controls us, because, like, we are, like, a lot of people are controlled by their fear. They're controlled by what they can't control, and what we can't control controls us because we're scared of it, or something to that degree. Anyway. And the hurts like hell, but it feels like heaven. It's like we don't know what actually hurts us. Like, things that might hurt us, like, how actually do you feel good? Like, the best things that are painful aren't painful, if that makes sense. It's like what's the word? Like a paradox of themselves in that way. And, you know, of the two meanings, like, it's paradoxical in nature. I hide behind the walls because I don't want to see the pain inside the truth that brings me to my knees. Like, yeah, the pain inside the truth, like, you know, the truth of your own life, of your own brain, of your own things. Like, you hide behind the walls that you put up to close off yourself. And yeah. And that's very much what this song is. It's very much like introducing us to the suffering, the torture, the way that his brain is wired. Does that make sense? Did that bit already? Did that bit? I don't need to know the answer to my worries. Whatever waits in the afterlife, beg for forgiveness and twist the knife. Okay, whatever waits, if there's an afterlife, not in the afterlife, I mean if there's an afterlife. There's no guarantees in this world, unfortunately, but you know. I don't want to go before I reach the end. Of all good things to come, have mercy on my soul. Like, I mean, you can't go before you reach the end. The moment that you go, you've already reached the end. Does that make sense? You kind of like, you're oppositing, you like, it doesn't make sense to like the end is the end, right? So like when you die, that's the end. It doesn't matter when, how, if you know it's going to happen, etc. It's just the end, you know what I mean? Did that bit. Show me the face, a new dawn will break. I won't be afraid. I am the weight of the world that has fallen astray. So like, yeah, show me the face is almost like show me the new horizons, show me the new dawn, show me the light. I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm going to push forward with my life. I'm going to push into something new, into something better. And yeah, I'm the weight of the world that has fallen astray. You know, like, he's falling astray from the pack. He's unique upon his own path right now, or something to that degree. But anyways. You did.
There's a monster growing in our heads, whisper words of death.
Yo, what's up? I'm good. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well, even.
Don't tell me all the wicked things you said. Save your breath. There's not enough time to waste.
I mean, technically a ceiling for me right now, but you know.
How can you go on like this? You're gonna tear your heart out.
This is much slower than I was thinking for this album, but interesting. Already mentioned the black man now. You already had an album title mention. It's like the chorus is more passionful than it is fast or powerful. This is a ballad, technically. I mean, I don't know. It's as slow as a ballad at the very least. This one's gonna be a grower for me, I think. The passion's really good. Screw that. The come hell or high water repetitiveness is kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie, but decent. Man, I've distortion this vocals, my god. Yo, that'd be cool. I think we're gonna keep building. I think we're just starting very slowly. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be one of those albums where it just builds and builds and builds and builds and gets better and better as time goes on, but I don't know for sure. But still, let's go through X, man. Let's just go through it, man. This is gonna take a fair amount of time as it is, so there is a monster growing in our heads. Whisper words of death, man. That's just our conscience or whatever you want to call that voice in the back of your head, right? Setting our world on fire. Don't tell me all the wicked things you said. Save your breath. There is not enough time to waste. It's like, yeah, you get the idea, right? Like, don't tell me all the wicked things you said you did, man. Just save your breath, man. There's no time to waste. You need to get through the shit. You need to ignore the monster in your head in that way. Skin and bone. How can you go on like this? You were gonna tear your heart out. Like, you know, like, skin and bone as if you're not really easy. And then, how can you go on like this? Because you're in a really bad place, when you're in a place where it's very difficult to get out of it in that way. We are sheep to the slaughter. We don't have much longer. Escaping the horror come hell or high water. It's like, yeah, the horror is your own brain. It's your own brain rebelling or telling you what to do, or whichever conceivable way you wish to take that, right? There's a fire growing in our hearts, burning in the dark. Tonight we go down in flames. This is the black. The wolves are gathering outside the gate. There is no escape. This is the price we pay. So, like, yeah. So, the fire growing in your heart is passion, burning the darkness away. You know, the darkness of your negativity. And tonight you're going down in flames because the fire's growing. So, the flames are burning in your heart, and that passion and that flame in your heart is burning through the depression that's already there. This is the black. You know, the black is the depression. The flames are burning it down. The wolves are gathering outside the gate, so like it's saying, like even as much as you're burning down, there are still always wolves to come back and attack you, to bring you back to that darkness too. There is no escape. This is the price we pay for living. And yeah, you get the idea. Very much like a very simple breakdown, but a very powerful song. Like very powerful lyrics. Like this whole album, I think, is going to be like very metaphorical about depression and the way we live as humanity and those kinds of things, but still. Anyways.
Hold your breath and count to pretend. Promise me it's not the end. Take control.
Ooh, I love the violin in that. That sounds so. Let's fucking go, man. You got some spit. Basically. This song really gives me Architects vibes, and I don't know why. I love the heaviness. I love how the violins just come into it. It's so fucking good. Sounds so fucking pretty, man. Like the actual like music and the composition is so pretty, man. Not really impressing me either. Like overall, it's not really impressing me as an album yet, but I've heard people say this is their favourite of the year so far, though, so maybe it gets better. Oh yeah, obviously.
Searching for a light in the dead of night. Desolation raining down on me. No matter how I try to make it out alive. Desolation. Have mercy on me.
This is their strongest song on this album so far. Like the mixture between cleans and growls is really good. And the way that it's mixed and the violins and everything, it just really works for this, I would say. Like the way it's mixed is beautiful. Like the mixing is absolutely fire. Like every song has been mixed beautifully. Like the album itself isn't that strong yet, but it could get better. It could start to improve. But for me right now, it's sitting at like an upper mid maybe, something to that degree. Not bad, but not amazing either. But still, like I said, we've got a long fucking way to go. So let's see, man. Hold your breath and count to 10. Promise me it's not the end. Take control and breathe me in over and over and over again. So like, yeah, so like hold your breath. It's like a way to calm down. It's like what you do when you're going through a panic attack, right? This is like Desolation in song number 3. It feels like a panic attack to me. Like I feel it in my bones, deep beneath my skin. Why can't I close my eyes from everything inside? Like I know it's depression, it's panic, it's everything, man. This is the black. There is no coming back. Back from the darkness. How did I become so heartless? Like, I don't think it's the fact that you became more heartless. I think it's the fact that depression and those kind of things kind of make it so that you don't care anymore about anything yourself or anything else around you. Like it destroys everything about you, like the darkness, the depression, those types of things. It can make you a completely different person because most of your emotions are shut off at that point, you know what I mean? You're not really feeling, you're just kind of existing in that way. So it's just, it depends on like how you handle your own emotions, I guess. So searching for a light in the dead of night, desolation raining down on me, no matter how I tried to make it out alive. Desolation, have mercy on me. Like, yeah, the desolation is your mind, right? Searching for a light in the darkness. The raining down on me, no matter how hard I try, is the depression, the panic, the darkness in general, the black, if you want to call it that. And yeah, they have mercy on me. So like, let me have a break. Let me find my light. Let me get out of this hell that I'm going through. Silence swallow me whole. Let darkness unfold, consumed by the wasteland. This is my last chance. It's like, yeah, basically, like, you know, let the silence swallow, let the darkness unfold. Like, it's like almost like let the depression win, just give in, don't fight anymore, just, you know, like just try to make, like, just let everything flow over you to make it out alive. There's blood on my hands, there is no catharsis. I've become so heartless. Like, yeah, you just literally become to a point where, you know, you just don't give a singular fuck anymore. And yeah. But yeah, that's what desolation is, where you want the darkness to win, where you're starting to slowly give up, basically. Heaven Shall Burn is a band as well, as you guys probably know, but you got it as a mid gotcha. I'm not gonna check it now. I'm gonna go over to him. This really reminds me of Architects. It's an interesting take on metalcore. I'm not going into that. Like, it is like really unique, but unique doesn't mean good either. So. No. Now my hair is gone on the top of my head mostly. The hair went to the beard. Now, could you imagine? I'd have such a long beard right now, if that was true.
There's no finding a remedy to the dark that's
to me, this album isn't hooking me. I enjoy the concept, but as like music, it's not really hooking me. So. Like, their breakdowns are kind of weak as well. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm so used to deathcore at this point that, like, these kind of breakdowns feel really weak to me. Like, I know there's, like, a whole bunch of ways you can do breakdowns right, but this doesn't feel quite right. It feels like it's a, what's the word, man? It feels weak. I don't know why. I know people really enjoy this album, and I just don't see it. I don't get it. Like, I'm not seeing the like, man. Like, if I wanted something that sounded like this, I could go listen to Architects. If I wanted something heavy, I could go listen to deathcore. Like, this isn't, this isn't the in-between that I was kind of looking for, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, metalcore is so hard to really make amazing. It's one of those genres that even the best metalcore is still, overall, like, the music genres can be, like, around the mid to high mids, right? So even the, like, top tier bands that are, like, so amazing can still be a little bit, like, down. So when the music itself is kind of bad, it's a, I don't know. Either way, we're only on the 4th song, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly, but so far, I'm not feeling it as such, man. The reverse happened. We thought Illumishade would be the mid, and this would be the top. Yeah, that's what I totally thought, but it seems it's going the opposite. It seems we're just literally going the opposite for it, but you know. Anyways, bleed for me, let the streets run red. This is the sacrifice for your repentance. No hope for the hopeless, wearing the mask of the martyr. So yeah, it's like, so like, bleed for me, like, let blood run through the streets. This is the sacrifice for your repentance. That makes total sense. There is no hope for the hopeless, man. You have to have hope, and you have to be not active. Like, you have to be, you know, like, with hope in your life, I guess, whichever way. Wearing the mask of the martyr, you know, like, where you're trying to be a martyr, even though there is no hope for the hopeless, because, you know, makes sense, right? When all hope is gone and the end is nigh, the sound of 1,000 cries, tonight heaven shall burn. I've eaten the lies to feed all my demons. I'll cover my eyes when the skies are burning. So, like, all of this is like one big massive metaphor for his brain, right? So he's eaten his own lies. He's fed every single demon inside of his heart. He's going to cover his eyes so he can't see what's going to happen. And now the skies, his internal skies, are burning, because obviously all of his demons are let loose. When the fire is coming, that's what everything is. So yeah, the time has come to bleed as one. The suffering has just begun. And yeah, man, there is no finding a remedy to the dark that festers in my heart. Just a bittersweet tragedy when death is nothing at all. Like, yeah, very much about depression. He's very much in the most darkest of dark places right now. Just going into that, into pure depression, into pure misery, if you want to call it that. Okay, I guess we'll see. What should be the best one? Like, watch the one you expect to go weird be the best. I guess we're going to find out very soon. Like, a lot of these songs feel like very stereotypical metalcore songs. Like, you know, with not much change besides adding a few violins. Basically. Gentlemen. Yeah, me too, mate. Don't worry about it. That drop was weak. That was weak as fuck. I'm just saying. I agree, man. I've heard good things about it. I've heard people talking about it, and they say it's one of their favourites for sure. I know, man. That's why I was like really excited to listen to this album. Yeah, I honestly could win biggest disappointment so far. Anyway. It's a shame because they're like mixing and everything else is fire. Like it's just turning very generic, you know what I mean? It's like metalcore with like a few violins thrown in for good measure, and then like stereotypical metalcore breakdowns, and you know not much fucking else. Like it's like he could have done so much more with it, you know what I mean? Like he could have like really bridged the gap in such a better way so far, but still, man. So fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens. Abide with me, bleed it out and let me in. Nope, this is the one. This is the one on the Apple Music, man. So I feel the devil inside. There is no turning back. The devil inside is like his darkness, right? It's the dark. It's the black, whatever you want to call it. Abide with me, cause I can't sleep. Heavy lies the crown. What if death could set me free? I've gone beyond the pale. So like, yeah, he's contemplating death basically. He's contemplating like what is the point of living. Like he's onto that stage of his depression basically. Before my very eyes, shadows fall, shine through the gloom and point me to the skies. You know, because he's contemplating about death. So he's wanting to be set free. He's wanting to get to the skies, to the brightness, to the light, if you want to put it that way, man. Did that bit already? There is no turning back, and from the path I've chosen, at the end of the road, death is waiting on me. So yeah, makes sense, right? Like, you know, like, it's pretty much where we are, like, you know, like, death is waiting on you, because that's what you're feeling. You're at that point where you want to end everything. This is the reckoning. Death is waiting on me. It's so sickening. Death is waiting. Like, they just repeated the same thing like 3 different times.
There's no escape from the thoughts inside my head. Dark days just taking the best of me. I can't go on like this. This life has cut me by my knees. There's no cure to the disease. I've come to live with the pain. Can you turn back time?
Yeah, this is sounding very different. This is so different, man.
Can you hear the echoes of my heart? The distant beat
Yo, Daisy, what's up? Yeah, this is so different to the rest of the album. You're totally fine. See you later. No, you're good. Thank you for popping in. Yep. I agree. This totally feels like fucking Architects. It feels like Imminence are becoming Architects in some ways. Like a lot of their sounds like Architects to me. Which probably shouldn't be a thing, but I don't know. Yeah, man, the emojis are so handy. Thank you for putting them in Discord. And let me use them on Discord. You're totally fine. I type too fast. Plus I can just speak as well, which probably makes it less. I mean, this wasn't bad, man. It was kind of like, it was very stereotypical metalcore, but it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't, like, gripping as such. Like, I could listen to this as background music, but as, like, foreground actual listening to music, I'm like, nah, man. This ain't good enough. This is nowhere near good enough for what I was expecting, man. This is like a fucking drop down compared to where I was thinking, man. It's okay, though. Shit happens, I guess. But yeah, let's see. There is no escape from the thoughts inside my head. The dark days have taken the best of me. I can't go on like this. This life has cut me by the knees. There is no cure to the disease. I've come to live with the pain of his life, the pain of his existence, the pain of everything he's been going through for the last 5 songs and such. Can you turn back time to change what you have done, to shape who you become? No, that's who you are. Like, you can't turn back time because you wouldn't be who you are now. You'd be a completely different person, and as much as you may think you want that, maybe you don't. You don't know what the fuck would happen, you know what I mean? Drowning in your mind. I keep waiting for death to take me. I keep hoping for you to save me. Like, yeah, he's very much just, like, so deep and dark and dank into his depression. He's just, like, hanging on by a thread. Death by 1,000 cuts, the writings on the wall. The rise before the fall. Death by 1,000 cuts. Do you bleed for something, or will you die for nothing? Like, you know, where, like, I'm guessing he's going for the razor blades right now. And he's also, like, also the death by 1,000 cuts. Like, you know, his own mind is cutting him. Like, is he going to bleed to something? Is he going to matter? Is he going to make something of himself? Or is he going to be absolutely nothing and die within his depression? Which, You know, it's a very, very, very good question to have, I would say, man. Can you hear the echoes of my heart, the distant beating in the dark? I can't make sense of this. I know the walls are closing in. I feel it deep within my skin. What is the point of living life on the edge of a knife? I mean, we all live life on the edge of a knife. We can all be gone in a heartbeat, man. It's just, you know, it's just life. That's just how life is, man. We are fragile. Living is a luxury. Living is something that not every creature gets, or every organism gets to do. It's just, you know, we're the lucky ones to be chosen to be here at the end of the day. So, I see, man, past the warning signs, running out of time. Did that bit already. Basically the same thing we've already done. Did that bit already. And yeah, that's basically it, man. Like, it's all like, will you matter or will you not matter at the end of the day? I can probably give the new Architect up and we might get the exact same thing, basically. So what I'm thinking, minus the violence, yeah. In terms of the metalcore side of it, yeah. Basically the same thing. I'm waiting for it to blow me away, you know. I'm not a massive Ghost fan, but I'm glad you are enjoying it. This sounds sick so far. Let's hope it keeps the intensity. Oh, that's cool. Yo, where did Troll sub though? Nah, man, I don't just go sub anymore. That's weird. Oh really? Damn, I guess we're gonna see. This is the strongest song so far. The song is actually good, man. So. Yeah, man, this is fire. I really, really wish this was like the rest of the album. Could you imagine if the rest of the album had this intensity and power, man? It would be amazing. Good. Filth is good. Yeah, man, I fucking adore this, man. This shit is sick. I know you could do it. We'll fuck with Weeb whenever he makes typo. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, like Beast in Black released a new song as well. They released Enter the Bayonet for Berserk and shit, man. So back to their Berserk days. Ooh, listen to that fucking violin, man. This one's so getting at it. I know. I'm. It's gonna drop on it. It's gonna drop on it. Maybe not. Yeah, man, this is a fucking epic one. At least there are some amazing tracks in this album. Yeah, man, this is my favourite song off the album so far. Hopefully it gets better from here. Hopefully it's just a weak first off, and it just gets better and better and better from here, but I'm not going to hold my breath to be honest, but this was amazing. Let's hope they prove me wrong. Let's hope the build is worth it, like, you know, the first few songs are worth it. Nice. Anyways, let's go through Blvck, man. I remain the victim of this sorry state. This path I've chosen will be the death of me. There will, like, all of our paths are the death of us, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way to avoid that. Like, death is just the outcome to where we go, to what we do, to being human in general, right? So, darkness rising, the devil is near. For better or for worse. That's kind of like a, almost like a marriage thing, you know, like, where, like, richer for poorer, etc, etc. I don't know, it really reminds me of that. Come at me, I can't live one more day, at the mercy of my own dismay. Like, yeah, like, you know, you've got to get over your heartbreak and your pain and your darkness. You need to go into the light, you need to move forward into that. Take your time, baby, you're good. Uncover the mask into the black, as God as my witness, no hope for the hopeless. Like, yeah. Like, you know, hope for the hopeless because you know you're hopeless. There's no reason for you to have hope, because you need to believe to have hope, and then once you have hope, you're not hopeless anymore. And, you know. But yeah. Shrouded in darkness, the pain that is endless. In our affliction, this is a prison. It's the undertow coming back for me. I don't know what the undertow is. What's an undertow? Curiously. See you later, Daisy. Thank you for watching. Did that bit already? Did that bit already? Quote me. Did that bit already? And yeah, it's basically the same thing going all the way through. Like, it's that same thing of, like, you know, you can't live in your own dismay, you can't live in your own darkness, when you need to find a way through, to live, to be happy, to enjoy the little time we have, and, you know. You wanna? What's a what? We're into our first instrumental as well. You're good. Welcome back. Oh, we. So. I know, right? How dare he use the name we and not we? Can you believe it? I mean, I'm literally the only person who can, to be fair with you, so. Let's see what we're building into, man. Let's see. Is it going to fade out? There's no wish to fade out, right? Instrumentals are meant to follow one into the next, in my opinion, but okay. Either way. That was kind of anticlimactic. No, they won't. They always get caught now. Yo, man, some deathcore vocals? Let's go. This is sick, man. 2 bangers in a row. Yeah, man, this is amazing. Maybe it was just a weak first half. Yo, Brazil, what's up, man? How are you doing? That's good. Nice. I wouldn't know anything about that. Yo, man, let's go. I'm loving the deathcore vibes. This is dirty, man. In the best way. And what is this the whole way through, man? Why are they making me wait so long? Maybe. Maybe not. We're gonna find out. It's not gonna be a perfect album, not by any means, but at least it has some amazing into the drop we go, man. Maybe, potentially can. Definitely feels like we're going into a drop, man, so. old school metalcore drama. Closer to hardcore, in fact. Yo, man. Best song so far. I'm going to say this about so many of these songs, I think, now. We've had 2 bangers in a row, which is amazing. They're changing my mind. Like, quickly. Not even slowly, but surely, but they're just, like, changing my mind. Imagine if the rest of the album was this level of intensity, man. It would be so fucking banger. Like, the whole album would be a banger, but so far, like, these last 2... I guess I can include the instrumental, and the last 3 songs have, like, been really good, man, so... I hope they keep it up, and I hope they just keep going like this the whole way through, now, all the way till the end, but still. Let's see, let's go through the next. The stars of heaven are steady, and the founded hills remain. Sorry, yeah. Though I to earth and darkness return in blood and pain. So, like, yeah. So the stars of heaven are steady, you know, because they're bright and they're always there. The founded hills remain, because, like, the hills are going to be there forever. Not forever, but, you know. Though I to earth and darkness return in blood and pain. Like, you know, like, though he's on the earth and he's living in his own dance, therefore he's returning in his own blood and his own pain that he's putting himself through. Leave me now in peace, for I have known the sorrow of 1,000 knives and hope for no tomorrow. Let this be my will to end the suffering towards a brighter place where the angels sing. Like, he's coming out of that darkness, he's saying he knows what it's like to go through that, to go through the darkest, most horriblest times of your life, and to be able to push through that, to get to that next level, to get to those extra bits, and to be happy with where you are. When I close my eyes, come forth my demons. Into darkness we subside, where misery presides. Hear me now when I am lost in my darkest moment, a touch of the divine. These are all statements, right? There's nothing to break down. These are all statements, right? When the pain is bestowed upon me, finally set me free. The road grows dim before my eyes, a touch of the divine. And yeah, you're getting the idea, I think, right? Where, you know, he's finally being set free. He's finally able to almost say, this is kind of what it's like, man. Like, I know what's like to have all this pain bestowed upon me. To be bestowed upon him, and, you know, to go through those things to begin with, man. All hope is gone. Did that bit already. End the suffering, though I to earth and darkness return in blood and pain. Nice. Very fucking cool. And anyways, we are, what, like halfway? Over halfway? It's 18 songs, so yeah, just over halfway now. Nice. Yeah. You wish it. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna find that soon. We got one more. Until it's like this one, then it's the next one.
This is the end of everything. As I watch my world burn, this makes out of death's lace. It's the call of the void. Yeah. As the sky is falling down, crimes available for the night they crawl. I feel the end is coming as the shake of my head. This is the end of everything. I guess I'm dying of the light. This is the end of everything.
This sounds pretty, man. You man, this kind of like the second half of the album is really picking up. You know, this song is way more powerful than the first. That's what I was thinking.
Consumed by the dark, it tears me apart. It pulls me in, it pulls me in. It calls to my soul. I feel so cold. It pulls me in, it pulls me in, it pulls me in.
That is some ridiculous in the best way. I love that the vocals are getting more depth, or like more deep and more complex, you know, the further on we go, basically. Like, you know, it started off where it was very stereotypical metalcore. Now we're getting more of the twists and turns that go into more deathcore techniques, which is so cool to see. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know what I thought to the beginning. The beginning felt so off to me, but this is getting to what I was expecting. I was expecting the album to start like this and to just get better, but, you know. I guess at least we've got it. At least it took a while, man, but at least we're here, I guess. But yeah, staring down into the gates of hell, holding on until the bitter end. Do you hear the siren call of death? This is the deep and dying breath. So, you know, staring down into the gates of hell, into the gates of like terror and tyranny and fear, and holding on until the bitter end of death, man. Like, you know, do you hear the siren call of death? Like, you know, you are like quite literally. You know, this is the deep and dying breath. This is the end at the very, very least. Rage against the dying of the light. You know, the light is literally life. You know, it's the no, dying of the light is always a way to say that life extinguishes in that way. This is the end of everything. As I watch my world burn, the sweet sound of death's release. It's the call of the void. Yeah, the call of the void, you know, the call of nothingness, like, you know, like watching his whole world burn is beginning to make him, like, expect the sound or want the sound of, or the sweet sound of death's release. It's that call of the void where he can be empty, where he can be nothing, where he can be at peace for the first time. Yes, I mean, as the sky is falling down, a crimson veil upon an empty crown. I feel the end is coming. I am so sick of running. This is the end of everything. I mean, everything for him. Like, you know, it's his entire existence ending in that way. Did that bit already. Consumed by the dark, it tears me apart, it pulls me in, it calls to my soul. I feel so cold, it pulls me in. Like, you know, the darkness is literally bringing him to that point of death, to that point of demise, of torture, of everything. It's finally getting to that point where he is quite literally about to end, but still. Yeah, man. I did that bit already. And yeah, you know, he's quite literally on that verge of death now. He's basically right there on the precipice of it. Then let's see what we're going into. Oh yeah, this one's the Orbiculture one, so. You're the Lord assured, know the pain limit. Tragedy awaits for those who dwell in the shadows, born in Ooh, that's a nice little interlude. That's cool. It's like peace before the drop, right? Sounds fucking gorgeous. I'm not going to that. The hold was sick though. I'm not going to that. This is sick, like, even though it's overculture, it's still sick. That's dirty, man, let's go. Oh man, it's just stopped. I was thinking it's going to jump again. Maybe not. Damn man, this is awesome. This one I'm so adding as well. And the song is a banger, man. We really are having a fucking reverse Icon for Hire album. Very cool. Damn, man. It's already warm in here, man, but it's getting warmer with all these bangers, man. But still. Let's see where we're going to. Into the fray. I curse this fate. The pain remains. You know, the Lorna Shore, like I said. Tragedy awaits for those who dwell in the shadows. So, you know, tragedy awaits for anybody who dwells in their shadows and their fear. Because, you know, you're only thinking negatively, so those negative thoughts will obviously make certain things happen. You know, because obviously you're expecting the worst, so the worst generally happens when you do, if you know what I mean. Born in fear, come hell or high water, kneel to the altar, death to my woes. I bring you back come hell or high water from the previous songs, and, you know, nice. Chasing time under the sun, till kingdom come, you know, until death, you know, because that's, like, part of the Lord's Prayer, isn't it? Chasing time, blackened heart, feed the dark. It's like they're chasing their time, but their heart is still black when they're feeding their own darkness still, constantly. Midnight falls upon me, darkness conceal my fate, gazing into nothing, death is a constant. Basically, death is always a constant, man. We're fucking humans, so. You know, like, his darkness falls upon him. It's concealing his fate of not knowing what's coming, gazing into nothingness where death is always a constant, so you get the idea. And yeah, very, very simple, but very powerful. I'm going instrumental into the black, which is like probably, which is what this whole album has been about anyway, so. We're getting towards the end as well. And it's only past. I'm doing pretty good with this breakdown show. No, I'm not spending too long, I'm not spending too little. I think I'm going quite okay. For speed, anyway. Yo, it's a 3-minute instrumental, isn't it? Damn. This is a nice vibe, man. This is pretty. Yo, Blackbriar commented on my video. Yo, that's insane, man. I just noticed it 2 minutes ago. Yo, that's sick. I am so paused on this just to read this up. Let's see, man. I think it's the first time Blackbriar's ever commented on one of my things, man. So let's see. Thank you so much for taking the time to view and react to our latest single. We absolutely love your content and truly appreciate all that you do. You are a legend and we hope you get everything you deserve and more. No, that's so nice. So, anyways, let's keep on. Well, that's my good thing for the day, man, so. I'm back. I was your AFK. Let's see where we're boarding up to. It's gonna fade out again, isn't it? It better not fade out again. It might. I hope it's gonna build into the song itself, but no, it's gonna fade out, isn't it? The latest one. Yeah, the latest one. Into what is basically the title track for the album, so no, because it's the return of the Black, and this is the Black, so
trying to stop the bleeding of your heart. Tell me why are you forsaken me? Only death will ever set me free. Take this pain away.
That's a funky tune. Yeah, it's not.
something under.
I love the guitar amplifier tone. That's cool. It really suits that stuff. You know the we know the effect on his voice. That was a very cool. That was a very cool choice. It's showing the duality between his two sides, right? You know, where he's drowning and it's dark, but also, you know, like the brighter side of it. Not really the brighter side, but like, no, the clean is kind of like his innocence in a way. I'm loving the duality of the ballad. The ballad is working really well, actually. This is a really good, like, variation on a ballad, should I say. Sounds fucking killer. The orchestration is sick, man. Or the choir a second. Go on. Holy shit. Giving me chills, man. This is how you start to end an album, man. Holy fuck. You know, because we're almost at the remixes and shit. We're basically at the end of it. Even though there's one more song. Mate, if this was an end one, this is a perfect end. As endings go, that is one of the best I've heard, man. But still, yeah, Noir isn't instrumental, so this is the end. No wonder. We're gonna do the instrumental as well. I may as well, and then I'm gonna break down the lyrics. So may as well just let it go, right? As like an ending track, that was perfect. That was an amazing ending. Yeah, and it's just the first third, like Score said, that kind of ruined it for me, but the ending was worth it, I would say. The ending was so good, man. So. Welcome back. But even the ending was fire, if you missed it. So, you know the ending song was fire. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck to think of it. It's like, for me, it's like a half and half album, man, so. I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait to go through the extra bits first. We don't need to break down anything else though. The whole album's basically broken down now, so everything is done, so. Damn. That was beautiful. Like the end, like really powerful ending into that instrumental was so nice. So let's go through the black and let's do the last breakdown of the album, man. So, what is the point of living in the dark, trying to stop the bleeding of the heart? Tell me, why have you forsaken me? Only death will ever set me free. Take this pain away. Basically, like, what is the point of being in your own darkness, in your own depression, in your own head? Is there a reason why you've forsaken yourself, or say if it's a God speaking to you, forsaken me? Only death will ever set me free, man, and will take this pain away. Like, that's the same with all of us, man. Death is the only true ending for anything or any of us, man. Like me, man, I've been in chronic pain my entire life, man, so I can totally, fully understand what it's like to be in that place where it just never ends, you know what I mean? But you've got to make the most of it, man. You've got to make the best of your life, man, regardless of the hand that you're dealt at the end of the day, so. Caught in a circuit, no means to an end, just I'm trying to quiet the voice in my head. Just cut me open and leave me for dead. So like he's literally like he's so at the end where he just wants to go, wants to be dead and gone and forgotten. And why can't I pull the thorn in my side? Lord knows I've tried. Watch that night like a knife in my back into the black. It's like, yeah, like, you know, that's betrayal. Obviously, the thorn in his side, he can't get rid of it because I don't know. I guess there's just some things that you just cannot get rid of. Some things you have to live with, unfortunately. As much as that hurts to probably hear as well, like for a lot of people, man, you can't get rid of memories or bad things or things that happened or, you know. There is something in the water pulling me down in the deep. Would you follow me to the edge? Would you follow me into the black, you know, into death, into nothingness, into the depression and the darkness that he's going through? I feel a cold breath upon my neck, telling me that I could be next. Every day is a struggle to deal with the pain. Everything is changing, but I stay the same. I get that, 100%. That's totally like, you know, like everything's changing around you, but for you, everything is the same because nothing's ever changing. It's a constant struggle and battle with your own mental state. Why can't I do the better already? That's the same thing as being pulled down into the dark, but into the water, which is the same thing. Like, you know, when say you go underwater, where you can't breathe, where you know, where you're drowning and your emotions are like boiling over, and you know, where your emotional state is finally beginning to boil over, that kind of way. Would you follow me? Darkness rising, an endless horizon pulling me under into the black. And yeah, you know, into the edge of his depression, into everything, going into that perpetual darkness. Would you follow me? Would you be with me? Would you help me get through this? Would we share our darkness together type shit? I don't know. Either way. We have a few more songs to go, but the breakdowns are basically done, so yeah, we're basically almost done. Oh no, my like Twitch chat is disconnected. That's not good. Yeah, my net is decent. That's annoying. Yo, this is different, man. be one of those nights, isn't it? Yeah, it's happening. I'm having to use like Twitch chat on my phone. That's all I can see. Yeah, I don't say anything. I'm gonna have to reset my. The remix does sound better. I agree. I actually really like this. This is way better than the original. I may need to pause to reset my whenever. Honestly, this remix is way better than the original, which is kind of fucked, but it is. Even this is way better, mum. Fuck. The remix goes hard, man. Holy shit. Nice. Very cool. Is this the same dude doing the remix or the same remix person? Where is it? No, this is Jiluka. Yeah, it's totally skipped over something. Give me 1 sec, I was gonna say. No, it totally skipped over one song for some reason. Don't ask me why it skipped over something about. Weird.
What's the point of living in the dark?
Let's see if it can make the ending song even better or different at the very least.
The bleeding of the heart. Tell me why are you forsaken me? Only death will ever set me free. Take this pain away.
Gotta love it. Go like a dark jazz kind of.
Would you follow me to the edge? Would you follow me? Yeah, down the black. Pulling me down in the deep.
Yeah, they're not.
Caught in a circuit, no means to an end. I'm trying to quiet the voice in my head. Just cut me open and leave me for dead. Why can't I pull the gun in my side?
Where it seems that that my extender's finally starting to give out a little bit. I've had it for years now. I think I've had it since I moved back from Belgium, however many years ago that was. What, like 2019, 2020? Yeah, just at the end of 2019. And then I've had it for at least a year or two before that, so it's at least like 8 or 9 years old or something. So it's lived a long life.
Would you follow me to the edge? Would you follow me? Yeah, down the black.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a new one. It's just old, that's all. I think I just need to literally buy a new one. I might try to factory reset and see whether it works. If it doesn't, then I will buy a new one. But I'll do that for Thursday stream. Yeah, man, I'm good. You can get a new one for about $10 or $20 or something. This isn't bad. I prefer the original, to be fair. With this. The other one was amazing. This one is like... yeah, the Illumination album, true. It's not a bad album. This one isn't. I don't know. It's hard for me to place it. I'm trying to think of where the fuck I'm even wanting to put it. I don't know.
Would you follow me to the edge? Would you follow me? Yeah, down the black.
It does. It hurt a lot. It also could be that it might need to grow on me a little bit, but I don't know. Itchy ears kind of sucking. Like, if the whole album was like the second half, it would have been a banger. This, like, I don't know, man. It had some banger tracks, but that's all that I can really say. Alright, then two songs to go. We've already heard this on stream before, I'm pretty sure, so. Nah, it's just because it's hot. Well, this is the first time I've heard this on in Lossless Quality. Yeah, the song is on here, if you didn't know. Honestly, on the second listen, it's not as bad as I thought. It's growing on them. This version's growing on me a little bit. Nope. Don't think so. Like I said, I'm going to factory reset it for Thursday. And then if it doesn't work then I'll buy a new one for that following Monday. To be fair, the second time I am enjoying the Jiluka flare on this as well. As I do adore Jiluka, genuinely speaking to. The Sepha version, sure. Yeah, the Sena version. Honestly, Sapphir's remixes would probably be sick with it. And then the final song, which is an instrumental, so... Yo, is it like an 8 minute? It's an 8 minute instrumental. I'm not even joking. It's literally 8 minutes for the show. So I hope it's an amazing 8 minutes. But you know, yeah, you think that, but an 8 minute outro is not going to be helpful to. But still, I didn't even realize how long the last song was, man. But still. That's craziness, man. So I thought it was just a random noise, man. It's kind of like, I don't know. I guess I gotta give it time to build into something, right? So anybody who was here watching during this thing, man, what do you guys think? What would you rate it as? Build into nicer, sure. .3 out of 10, and that's being very generous. Alright then, makes sense. For me, I'll give it my rating once this is done, so... Yo, damn. He's gonna lose that much off the instrumental. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it seems like a big waste of time right now. Yeah, man. This is a giant waste of time. I'm not going to lie. I'm legit just scrolling Twitter while I'm fucking waiting for this to end. It seems like it might be a really short stream, or short empty stream today, judging by how things are going right now. So. Which will be nice, man, having a nice short stream for Thursday. Oh, wait, what's it? No, there isn't open stream. It just might be a short open stream. It depends on how many people are here, right? So. Oh shit. But yeah, it's been about 2 hours since we started the album, so I didn't do too badly considering the album was like an hour 35. So means I managed to break down the whole album in about half an hour, which is kind of crazy. But also shows the level of depth about the album too. Does that make sense? Normally I can tell the level of depth by how long it takes me to break, like, you know, the album down, like, as a whole, generally speaking. We've got a minute left, well, a minute and a half left, we're almost done. It was the show, so it was said it would be epic, not a waste of time. Theory one's gonna be funny for you. Gonna be interesting for me. Don't know. I'm gonna have to find something I like about it, which is gonna be interesting. This is worse than rubbish. If I know. Ending on waves, I guess. And the sea moving. Yeah, because the whole album's about going underwater and that type of shit, so it does kind of fit. Yo, what's up? Welcome. We're just about to move over to the open stream, so give me a sec.
Welcome to hell.
Thank you for the follow. Yo, JP, what's up? Anyways, so, as a whole, it's half and half. So the beginning for me was kind of trash. The second half was amazing, so I don't fucking know. And the outro kind of killed my hype for the album too. I'm not going to 8 minutes of basically the same noise, just moving around a little bit. Is fucking obnoxious, in my opinion. I don't see why we needed an 8-minute outro just to end it. It didn't really work for me in that sense, in that way. I don't know. The songs that were amazing were amazing. The songs that were a bit meh were really bad. They were stereotypical metalcore, not really great. Just, I don't know what the fucking words are to describe it, but I don't know. For me, I'm gonna have to average it, so I can't put it as amazing because it doesn't have a fully amazing album for me. It's half and half, and I don't know. I'm gonna put it at high mid, maybe. High mid, at max. I think that's being generous, just due to the obnoxious ending and the way that the album starts, but still, I think a high mid is very, very generous on my part. Maybe, it might grow, maybe it might grow on me. It might be when I listen to it again, it might sound amazing all the way through, but as of right now, from this very first reaction, this very first listen, you can enjoy certain songs, but you can't listen to the whole album over and over and over, in my opinion. It's one of those albums that's like a one and done, and you just pick certain songs and you just listen to those songs. Does that make sense? It's not an album that fully works in terms of the way the music works. Lyrically, it's a fully working album. The lyricism is on point. The lyricism is pretty good. It's generally about depression, about darkness, about trying to find your way to the light. Certain topics about suicide and other things in there for good measure. But besides that, there isn't really much more for me to say. I was hoping for epic and I got mid, so I'm kind of disappointed. But at the end of the day, it is what the fuck it is, right? But still, either way, have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the very next video.